So I started my educational career in 2009. I attended Palmer College of Chiropractic in Daytona Beach. And up until that point, I was sure that God had led me there. I was so sure that I actually turned down an opportunity to attain a doctorate of physical therapy for free from my undergraduate university. So I got to Palmer excited. I was stoked to actually start that journey. And the first semester I got there, I impacted a tooth, and right around midterms, I was in so much pain that I could not concentrate in class. I ended up failing my midterms, and so it was really an uphill battle the second half of the semester. I passed, or so I thought. The next semester, I was sitting in class, second week of class, and a lady comes in and she says, Mr. Robinson, are you here? And I said, yes, I'm here. And she says, you can't be here. And I said, why not? And she said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you failed a class last semester. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, I know I did the calculations right. I'm pretty sure I passed by about 9 points. Long story short, a 10-point credit had not been assigned to me as was promised, and so I failed by a fraction of a point, actually. And because the class was such a 17 credit class, it dropped my GPA so low that I could not have financial aid going into the next semester. I would have to actually pay out of pocket for a 17 credit course past that class to continue. And so I'm praying to the Lord, and I'm like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I called my mother. I said, Mom, I'm coming home. I don't have it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. And the funny thing is, she told me that she would call me right back. I needed about somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000. And she called me back and said that one of my aunts had already sent a few $1,000s and that she would have the rest of the money. She told me, I'll call you tomorrow. She called me tomorrow, and she had the money. And throughout that semester, I couldn't work because I was taking about 38 credits that semester. And so she actually also, the Lord just blessed, she was able to actually pay my rent, help me pay my car insurance, gas, food for that whole semester. And so I'm sitting in class, as I'm continuing the semester, I'm sitting in class, I'm praying to God, and I'm saying, Lord, you have to show me one more time that you want me here, because I don't want to be a burden in vain. And as I'm praying this prayer in the back of class, my teacher says the name of Ellen White, and I snapped out of my prayer and I said, can you say that again? And he said, yes, I'll repeat. He says, the founder of chiropractic and his family, they actually worked in the sanitariums that Ellen White and her family set up. And it was such a clear sign to me, because at that time, two of the most important things in my life were my faith and my career. And it's just amazing how the founders and the catalyst for both the movement of my faith and my education, how they met in history, and how 100+ years from then, the Lord knew that I would need to know that, and how on time that was. My name is Seth Robinson, and this is my testimony.